Wanted
I
to
forgot
ask
that
you.
hasn't been
You
since
went
then.
viral. Yeah, we took a week off. You went viral, and they're posting because you
Lord.
tweeted and said Kendrick walked up to me and whispered to me,
Do you know
"You're
the
a
story?
rat."
I
So
wonder what
what's
you've
the
heard
actual
about this.
story?
I
What
wonder what
happened?
you've heard about this. Okay, so I hear that I hear Kendrick's really doing this video. And you know me, I'm nosy, so
West Coast.
I get some. I live in the West Coast, like,
West Coast Wilson.
and West Coast Wilson. I found out that there's one scene at this Compton City Courthouse at a certain time. So I decided to go up there. And I'm like, okay, well, I got to see what the temperature's going to be like. I'm not really invited. I'm not welcome. So I'm sitting there. I get there early, and they already got the setup. So I guess he's doing it like with motorcycle guys and the whole situation. So it's all kind of being set up. So I'm just trying to be low. Meanwhile, I got that big ass white dress shirt on and like a Mickey Mouse shirt on.
You weren't
and
wearing the
shit.
Ken and Friends shirt.
Yeah. And then I see my nigga Dave Free, and I say, my nigga Dave Free. Da-da-da. I'm like, Dave, you gonna kick me out, man? Can I stay? Can I stay? And then he pulls me aside. He's like, nah, I ain't got no problem. You can stay. Da-da-da. He starts small talking me a little bit, blah, blah. And then he starts to go back into his director mode. So I think I'm safe. But then, before Kendrick arrives, Dave pulls me back again. So then we go to the side. We have another long talk about the situation. He asked me to just, be cool, be low, don't be
Don't
out
be a
here.
journalist
You know,
mode?
because all the optics of things and, the optics of things and me being there, I'm not here to be like I'm in the video or I'm blah blah.
Yeah.
So I didn't. So I tried to be low. I didn't take no pictures with anybody that asked me for a picture. I tried to play the back, just watch the video, observe a little bit, and I'm gonna make my dip out. Right. So I do that. I try to do that, and then the video starts. K-Dot comes out. He's doing it a couple times, and I start to feel like I'm about to leave soon. But then one of the takes, he does the take, and he sees me. And he hadn't really gone, like, he only had kind of dapped up, like there's like Roddy behind him, YG, all the artists behind him. So he's kind of only stayed on that one side. He hadn't walked across to the other side where we're off camera. But he sees me, and he goes like this, and I'm like, oh shit. So I go walk up to him and give him like the big dap. So he hops over all excited. He gives me the dap, and he's got my shoulder. He goes, you're a rat. And he leans back there. And then he doesn't even smile. Doesn't even smile, laugh, walk away. He just pulls away from me. He daps some other people up, blah, blah. I was like, well, it's my time to go.
Diabolical.
So I left, and I walked down the stairs. I got in some sort of avenue. The cops were shutting down the front. I called my Uber, and I got the hell out of Compton. But I was there.
So is that to me is the
West Coast.
That to me is Kendrick paying attention to everything. That's him
Yes.
letting you know, just like, yo, I watch everything. I know the rat emoji stuff. I'm paying attention to the bigger picture.
But he didn't smile, Jeremy. He
so
didn't
it
smile.
wasn't. It didn't seem joking.
He didn't smile. He didn't smile. He didn't crack a laugh. DJ Head. I was like,
And this is where Jeremy's gonna cut to what I said about these people pay attention to everything. They see everything.
Yeah.
They see everything.
It was. I will say this because it was such a weird. Like, we had to really, like, I hadn't seen it in a minute. But, when we did the first episode, DJ had said, Kendrick said, "What's up?" I'm like, okay, cool. I mean, how did he say what's up? Did he say what's up? Like,
Yeah.
What's
What
up?
was
Like,
what was the
what kind of
tone?
what's up was it? Like, tell Elliott I said what's up. Okay, does that tell Elliott said what's up in a good way? Because I don't know the temperature. Like, obviously, we have history, but it's not the same. But
Nothing was the same.
to see him finally in the flesh, like in his moment of glory, and dap him up, it was like a real passionate thing. But then nothing was said to each other. They just got real quiet, and then like it's just a deadpan delivery of him saying it. It could have been like it was a scene. It was just great.
You know what? This is me theorizing after hearing that. I think going back to Summer Jam, right, where he pointed at you and said, "Yo, Elliott, a rapper with a ghostwriter.
Yep.
What the fuck happened?" So he knows that you and Drake have had history as friends or close collaborators, worked together and done interviews together.
I'll take it a step further. I think that they think I favor Drake over Kendrick, which is
okay.
fair to say.
Fair to say.
Yeah.
So I think with him saying that, and he said, "You're a rat," what he was really saying is, your guy, the guy that you took this side the whole time over all these years.
Where's my scorpion jacket?
And now he's not even on your side. I'm going to go back to the
Yeah.
big issue. He's like, oh,
Yeah.
that's your guy? He just called you a rat? I'm going to let you know. That's the side you chose. Look what we're doing over here with the Not Like Us video.
How do you interpret that? I take that. How do you interpret it, DJ Head? What Kendrick said to me?
He's just going to West Coast it.
Had you heard about that, or this is me saying it to the world?
I heard about it.
Okay.
Hey, bro, listen. This is what's interesting about.
Why Elliott can't keep his ass in the house?
This is what's interesting about this shit, right? The streets talk. You know, like we find out about you'd be surprised how fast things travel.
Elliott's in the
before he
Compton
even
City
tweeted
courthouse.
that,
No, I'm talking about like to the point where and it's not really like I guess braggadocious, but it's more like you'd be very surprised at. For instance, I give you an example. I remember one time. This is a long time ago, but I remember one time like so. It's gonna sound like it's negative street shit. That's not what I'm trying to say. But I just want to demonstrate how
travel
fast
so fast. How information travels so fast.
Correct.
In this
so we have homies that work at TSA. You go through TSA. You come like let's say you land at LAX. Elliott Wilson is with Drake, and they're trying to be low. I'm not saying that he's not traveling commercial. Yeah. Hypothetically speaking,
of course.
Elliott Wilson and whoever in BDOT are trying to be low because they got smoke in LA.
Yeah.
Our homies work at TSA. They see Elliott and BDOT walking to go get their bags.
Yep.
Or they probably carry on only. It doesn't matter. By the time,
you gotta call that Uber.
By the time they get to their Uber, people know that they're in LA.
Yep.
That's how fast things work.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Yeah.
And so whenever people like get it fucked up, it's like, bro, nobody's above the program. Everybody understands like what this is, and we all have relationships, and we're all like connected in a certain way. So I'm not surprised at all by that interaction.
Were you there? Were you at the video shoot?
No, I didn't go to the video shoot. I didn't. What? Hell no. What the fuck? I'm good at the video. Not like that, but to be honest, like the pop out really took a lot out of me.
Yeah.
From not as much as Dot, I'm sure, but Dot's a professional. I'm lazy. I'm fat, but like he be programming and shit. I don't program, but like for me, I was so just exhausted from everything that I was like, yo, I can't go down there.
And it's a lot of energy you have to give to people. People don't understand when you're interacting with the public or you're public facing and you're having to shake hands. Everyone's got something from you. You walk away, you might feel exhausted. So.
Bro, it's not, and I don't want to say it like that because I learned that from watching Big Boy. Like me and Big, I've literally been at the forum with Big Boy until they were like sweeping and mopping the floors
because people were coming up to him.
Because people were just there and he took every single picture. Like not one picture. Like we were leaving with the people that locked the doors.
And it's love. It's like when someone comes up and supports.
But
you,
it is exhausting. But
it is exhausting, and you have to be willing to participate because that's what you signed up for.
Yeah.
So whenever I know that I'm depleted or my social battery is low, like I see the memes, I just don't even. I try to just avoid it because I never want to be that person because I remember somebody doing that to me. Like, hey. Fabulous closed the door on me.
Yeah.
Well,
you didn't get any spins for the next 4 years.
So I just tried. So that plus, they didn't tell me to come to the video shoot. I mean, I know everybody went. No, everybody that went wasn't invited.
Yeah.
And it was like, if you know, pull up. And I knew about it, but it was so many people. Like, I literally had my phone off for 2 weeks, right? But it was so many people asking me about the video shoot, what time, where, blah. And I'm like, for me not to answer anyone and then just show up to the video
and
shoot.
then people you didn't answer from the pop-up that are going to be like, hey, why didn't you get me on stage? Yeah.
It's just, it was a lot. So I just decided to just, fall back. And it wasn't about me.
Yeah.
I've already done my part. I've done my job. We celebrated. Yeah. We did our thing. And, there may or may not be something coming with that I'm involved in where I don't need to be at the video shoot.
Cryptic head.
Oh, I'm cryptic head again?
I'm just kidding.
Foreshadowing.
Speaking of being cryptic, I don't know if you guys saw, shout out to the homie What's the Dirt on YouTube. He dropped an hour-long explanation.
Oh, the people are loving that.
616 in LA.
I saw that.
And there was
I didn't watch the whole thing. I refuse.
You refuse? You want to keep it?
To watch the whole thing?
I took 3 sittings. Just research.
I watched the whole thing.